And we're here live. It's Aaron Cantu here, Air Show Sports. And I have a very special guest with me tonight. And there he is right there, Brandon Bulletproof Glanton, who just improved to 13 and 0 with 11 knockouts, Brandon.
Yes, sir. We're back. We're back.
How you feeling, man?
I feel good, man. I was a little upset that I missed my TV opportunity again, but that's boxing, man. Fortunately, we got a different opponent for the neck, but it was a great experience. My team came out. We did exactly what we're supposed to do in the neck.
That's what's up, man. You get the knockout, third round stoppage. Can you just walk us through the fight, man? You're
No,
fighting
no, no, no. This is the first round stop.
first round stoppage?
Yeah, first.
Oh, I thought I heard Larry. What's his name? Say third round stoppage. It was a first round knockout. Damn.
Yeah, my teammate got a third round knockout.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So you get Larry Pryor out of there in the first round, and from some of the clips I saw, it just seemed like you look sharp tonight, man.
Yeah, it was sharp, it was strong. That guy, he couldn't be. He was like trying to move things, man.
Yeah. What did you feel like you showed tonight in your performance?
I showed that I'm an unstoppable force, and if you get in the ring with me, I'm going to fuck you up. I've said it time and time again, Aaron. Every time we talk, I tell you the same thing. They keep giving me these guys. Listen, I don't get to pick who I fight. Unfortunately, I'm not champion yet, so I do what I'm supposed to do with what they put in front of me. They gonna get somebody killed, Aaron. I told them.
Damn. So basically, Brandon, from what you're saying is you're going to inflict as much punishment on whoever they put in front of you. And if they're putting lower opposition in front of you, it's going to get ugly.
You know, we fought in California. You know, this is the state where everybody sues, Aaron. Good boy,
Hey, my man, Brandon is in the hurt business, and that's what he did tonight. He gets a knockout first round, and man, uh, give me 1 second, Brandon. I think we're having a slight audio issue, but stay on the line with us here, Air Show Sports live, and we're just trying a little something different. I got some of your highlights playing in the background right now. Um, but yeah, man, big performance tonight, and you get the job done. And what I like about what you're doing right now in your career, Brandon, is you're staying busy and you're staying active.
You know what? Listen, I'm blessed because I got an opportunity to perform in Mexico. You know, with a friend of mine, made that happen for me. And how everything came together to make this one happen for me. So, you know, I got every reason to smile, man. You know, there's no opportunity that isn't good when you're talking about Corona and the whole world is basically put on pause. I'm blessed. I'm grateful for each and every opportunity I get. And I even thank my opponents for coming in and showing heart and in the ring with me. I thank those guys. I talk a lot of junk, but at the end of the day, you know, I can't fight alone. So I appreciate Larry Pryor. I appreciate, you know, each and every guy that steps in there, man. It's a big task that they're up against, so I think.
Good deal, man. Now we got the audio squared up again, and Larry Pryor, a guy that I saw fight in Edinburgh, Texas, about last summer. I saw him fight. I forgot who he was fighting, but he was cagey. He gave the guy some rounds. He wasn't there to lay down. He's a guy who's taken a bunch of L's, but sometimes those guys can be dangerous. And to see you take care of business as you should is a good indication of where you're at in your career, Brandon.
Absolutely. I said, you know, guys like Larry Pryor, obviously not the guy I was supposed to fight. I was upset when I found that I was fighting him, and then I was even more upset when I found out my TV would be taken away. I was even more upset when my rounds got taken away. Obviously, this is boxing. You know, at the end of the day, it's opportunity, not a given. So I'm grateful, and the guys like Larry, you got to be careful with, because even though he's not the guy I wanted to fight, he's a guy with a lot of experience. And you know, you look at those L's and you look at those wins, and you can say, yeah, well, he's not really on my level, which is true. But at the end of the day, he's a guy that will fight anybody, and that's what made him, let's say, dangerous. He's a guy who's obviously unafraid. He hadn't been stopped in the first round before, so I was happy to be able to be the first guy to do that. But like I said, I did my job. I did their job. Everybody came together and helped me to perform the best I could.
Brandon, walk us through fighting in the COVID era. How was the whole experience getting here, fighting in the bubble, having to go through all that without fans? Second fight without fans.
You know what? The fan part is not so bad because I can hear my coach better. So for me, that part is so bad, but just the logistics of getting into the bubble. Before that, you know, my whole team had COVID tested twice a week. We had to get antibody tested. We had to pretty much quarantine 14 days out from the fight, so we were all kind of just around each other. Training kind of slowed down with the other guys in the gym. Sparring obviously slowed down. We had no way of testing all our sparring partners, so it means we had to go without sparring. When we got here, it was immediately in the hotel. We couldn't leave. We had to scan floor to floor. Every time, you know, we left out of our room, basically, we had to get scanned so they know our whereabouts. We had to make phone calls to use the elevator. It's an experience, and obviously the weight cutting, I don't know when people have trouble cutting weight, but we got here late because of other issues on the plane, so we had to cut weight in the room. We never got a chance to use the gym. It was a different thing, you know. We could go down the street and run in LA. We couldn't go to LA Fitness and use the sun. We couldn't do any of that stuff. We just had to depend on what we had in the hotel room. Obviously, it's a bathtub and a sauna suit. So, but it was rough. It worked out, and it lets you know who's really professional, who's ready to compete at the highest levels because they can compete with the least.
Okay, Brandon, I want to know, how much did you have to drop when you got to the hotel? And I know you weighed in at 199.6 or something, just under the cruiserweight limit. And what did you do? Were you doing push-ups? Were you doing what kind of workouts were you doing to drop that last couple pounds of sweat?
Listen, when I got off the plane, I was 209. I soaked, and we put the sauna suit on, and we back down the mid. And that was it, man. The weight fell off because it was just,
209?
209. Yep.
Are you serious? Damn, are you serious? You had to drop 9 pounds?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you pulled it off, man.
Yeah. We got down to 198.5, but when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, I want to.
Damn, that's what's up, man. So you made it happen. You get the first round stoppage, and yeah, Brandon. So you make the weight, and you know you're a solid professional now, man. Like that's how you do it. You know that's how the professionals do it. They're able to make the weight and then get it done. And you know, looking at the prospect of 2021, man, there's a lot of big fights out there in the cruiserweight division. I know you're willing to fight anybody, but let's talk about it, man. Whether it happens next year or not, what do you think about a potential fight against F.A. Apochi?
Listen, we want that fight.
Oh shit, let's go.
We want that fight, and the reason we want that fight is because he believes he's the real thing. He believes that he can dominate this division, and those type of guys we want to fight. I enjoy breaking those type of men. He's like me. He wants to bring it. He's nowhere near what he thinks he is, and I would love to get the opportunity to get in there and make a fool of this man. I hope he keeps winning. I hope he keeps performing. I hope he stays, with 100% knockout ratio, because it'll be that much sweeter when he gets a chance to taste what I have. He obviously he's got every reason in the world to be confident because he's undefeated. He stopped everybody, but at the same time, I've been watching boxing a long time, and I see a man who isn't ready. I see a small man at that. I'm towering over that guy, and I would love the opportunity to dance with him.
Hell yeah. That's a good ass fight, man. That's a big fight. That's a fight that's gonna be on primetime at some point, in the near future, man. Hopefully they get that done. You could be fighting on Fox, man. That's gonna be a big opportunity, and I don't think FA's the type of guy to duck anybody. I think he'd be open to the fight as well.
Absolutely. That's why I respect him, because I guarantee you, if he sees my name come across, he's gonna take it. He's not gonna back down, and that's what gives me prolific knockouts, because guys who are ready to fight, they are ready to punt. He is willing to open up. The guys who come with a full heart, I respect him, because he has no idea what he's getting ready for. I'm sure he'll see this video. I'm sure he's seen me. I'm sure he's heard my name. I'm sure he knew I accepted the fight last time I was offered him. I would love to get that fight.
Hey, hell yeah, let's go. You heard it right here first on Air Show. Brandon Bulletproof GLANTON, and he's an Air Show fighter. He was repping the Air Show on his trunks tonight. And man, we can't wait, man, to see what's in store for you, big dog. And you're a very
Absolutely.
confident fighter, man. How do you feel, Brett? Do you feel like you're hitting your peak, or do you feel like you're in your prime right now, or what do you think about all that?
I haven't even got to my prime yet. Brother, we are still young. I just started boxing yesterday. I have no wear and tear on my body. You see my fights, I don't take any damage in my fights. I feel like I learn every day. I'm strong, I'm quick, I'm tenacious, but more importantly, I'm hungry and I'm willing to learn. So I feel like that's going to take me far no matter how you slice it. I feel like I told you before, it's the 10,000 hour theory 10,000 times. We literally live in it, just do everything possible to have best performances. So that's what I'm going to keep doing.
And we'll end on this, Brandon. When you say something like that just makes me think. When you gain your confidence by putting in the work and knowing that you did everything you had to do in training, so that you feel confident in how you're gonna perform on fight night. That's what gives you that edge, right? Because you putting in the hours, you putting in the reps, putting in the hard work. So in reality, there's nothing for you to in a sense fear or be worried about, because if you're putting in the work, you know what you're capable of, and you go out and you execute, just like football, man. You practice all week and then you execute in the game.
Absolutely. You know what? Aside from the work, the 30, 40, 50 plus rounds we put in per session, my team, man, you saw it tonight. Trayvon Lawson comes with a big fourth round knockout. Kills this guy. They call it prospect. We have a great team. Mason Jones is one of the best coaches, and people don't know it. They don't see it. That guy is a infinite well of knowledge. You got Mustafa Meekins. You got my assistant Deanna Fry. We all come together, and it works. Obviously, about Money Powell. We're all successful because we work together. We work as a unit. And no matter how we feel about one another in that moment, we come together and get the job done. It's a daily routine, and when you don't deviate from that, you do what you're supposed to do. That's one less thing for you to worry about. You already got to face the hardest punches in the world. Like Effie, I know he can punch. I know he wants to win, but not having to think about me putting in the work makes it that much easier to focus on him. It makes it easier to focus on the job at hand. Team is everything. To come together and to help one person live their dreams is amazing, and that's why you gotta love each and every person has a job and they do it. You get what you got tonight. You get to go home with 2 knockouts. It's wonderful.
Good deal, man. And then, what was your interaction with Mikey tonight? Did you get to see Mikey?
Yeah, Mikey's like my promoter. You know, he's a good friend, man. He's actually more than a promoter. Like I told you before, Mikey's been there since my 3rd fight, man. And he and I spoke about the future. He actually sat ringside and walked me out. So Mikey's a great guy, man. I gotta give it to him, being able to come out and all this COVID stuff, man, and take a chance on being here. I love it, man. Love that guy.
And what does Mikey say? He believes in you? He thinks you can really compete and win a title at cruiserweight, right? What does he say about?
Absolutely. He told me I'm ready. That was it. Mikey's not a guy of a lot of words, man. So he told me that short. You're ready. That's it. He's gonna make it happen. He just told me to keep doing my job, keep winning. You know, I told him this was a rough year. He said he knows, and just keep doing my job. So that's what I'm gonna do, man. He's never led me wrong. You know, he's never been there. He's done everything he said, and I respect the guy, man, because there's a whole lot of other places you could be besides a COVID-ridden LA. You know, so I love that guy, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Mikey, he's actually doing a good job promoting, man, because he runs fights in Texas and Dallas area as well, and he's sticking with it, man. So, big things to come for you, Brandon. Thanks for taking the time tonight, man. Big win tonight. Brandon gets the first round knockout over Larry Pryor. He improves to 13-0, 11 knockouts, and he's a young, up-and-coming cruiserweight on the rise. Also, a former linebacker for Albany State. Let's get it. Thanks for stopping by, Brandon. We always love to hear you on Air Show, man.
Always, man. Till I hang the gloves up, man.
Let's go.